We may have some good news here.
That's right, because now could be the best time to score a summer deal. And of course, it's never too early to start thinking about fall, Thanksgiving, even Christmas.
The holidays, really? NBC's Vicky Nguyen is here with tips for snagging the best bargains. If you thought, oh, I've missed the boat, I can't get a summer trip planned, there are some fares right now.
There are, Savannah, hang on. It is not too late, but you have to act fast. We talked to Scott Keys from formerly of Scott's Cheap Flights, now going.com. He says there's two sweet spots during the summer. The first 2 weeks of June, the last 2 weeks of August. We've obviously missed the first 2 weeks of June. But what you want to do right now, monitor prices for August. Write this down. Skyscanner, Google Flights, going.com, and hopper.com. Those websites will do the work for you. You just enter where you want to go and when, and you'll get an email that says, hey, here are the prices. They've gone up, they've gone down, so that's for the end of August. The other thing to do, it is true, if you fly on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, you will save typically up to $100 round trip. This, according to the folks at Hopper, Haley Berg, the lead economist there. The first flight of the day will also save you money. And we're doing this actually this summer. We're flying out to the West Coast on one airline, flying back on another. Better schedule, better fare. And finally, use up all those rewards. You might be closer to a free night or a free flight than you realize.
You know, it's funny. Sometimes when you think about international travel, you think, oh, that's going to be way too pricey. But actually, that may be the way to go.
It's pretty pricey right now, according to Hopper. Prices are average for an international round-trip ticket, $971. That's up 5.5% from last year. Europe is for sure a hot spot. London, Paris, Rome. It's that revenge travel I was telling you about. People have been pent up for the last 2 years, and they're unleashing themselves on Europe. But consider an alternate destination, right? Instead of Venice or Amsterdam, which is $1,400 on average right now, you could go to a Reykjavik, Iceland, a Porto, Portugal, or even a Dublin, Ireland. Those are some alternate locations. Or you could opt out of Europe altogether. Buenos Aires right now, $880. I hear the steaks in Argentina are amazing. Compare that to London, which is $1,100 round trip right now. Or think closer to home. On the East Coast, we've got the Caribbean, 2 to 3 hours away, and our neighbors to the north and the south, the Tres Amigos, Canada and Mexico, if you want some international flair.
Cool.
So, I mean, if you can't get the fare you want for summer, what about the fall? Are there any good prices in like September and October before it gets too cold?
Yes, that is the best time, Savannah, according to Scott and the folks at Hopper. September is the time because all the kids are back in school. You're not dealing with all of those families. They call it shoulder season, which is a great time. You'll see prices down probably around 30 to 40% from summer peak travel. And by the way, if you were looking to get your luau on, it's the best time to go to Hawaii. Fewer tourists, lower airfare, lower hotel rates, more wiggle room at the beach, more room to wiggle your toes in the sand.
I love that.
And the weather's good.
And the weather's still amazing.
All right, I can't believe we're talking about Thanksgiving and Christmas, but is it the right time to start booking?
Never too early to start thinking about going home for the holidays or wherever you want to go for the holidays, Thanksgiving and Christmas. They say typically the best times to book will be end of September, early October. But here's the thing, if you find a great price right now, most airlines have done away with those change fees that we were just showing Ben Stiller dealing with in that movie. So you can always book now. If you find a price that is lower, just cancel your original reservation, rebook. The only caveat is make sure you didn't book a basic economy because you would be charged a change fee for that.
Got to read the fine print on those. Vicky, thank you very much.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.